Okay.
My brother, soul of my soul, how did you find me here?
I didn't. I stumbled onto you.
I have been here for so long. No one came looking. Nandru, you are blessed.
Oh, this is Nandru?
Roman said.
What?
But I did not come here to meet Sabadal. I am hiding from them. I remember it all. I feel Sabadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
You're a godlike of Sabadal too, are you?
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
You want me to do what?
You have seen them, as I have. Memories of their ancient, chosen children. Rips in the fabric between the here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Aedyr. People like you, or I, who loved Sabadal and were betrayed by them. This land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sabadal. But to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight, Sabadal turned their world to ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sabadal burned the world, and the people who revered them suffered for it.
If you knew this, why did you build solace in the ruins of the godless?
So that I would be confronted every day with what our god had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in. So that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free.
Was that fire the catastrophe that annihilated the godless?
No. Their final death came later. A gift to the Aedyr from the true gods, who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her.
Wodika.
The rightful queen. She is the center. The center of everything.
Sabadal's too dangerous to go free.
Yes. You see them with eyes unclouded. The ruined cities. The crevasses cleaved into the earth. They remade the land in their image. It reflects their twisted heart. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
Ooh. Yeah, but where's the way, Nandru? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sabadal releases you to the same long peace.
Thank you, Nandru.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Man,
okay?
quite a...
You went away again, but this time seemed different.
Envoy. Envoy. You alright? We lost you there for a bit, but not like before.
Yeah, that was interesting. Where is everyone? You mean just like right here, around me? Like we're kind of down in a dungeon right now, sort of, underneath Solace Keep. Hold on, I hear... Is it above me? I hear loot. Oh, there it is.
Costumes already proved. Whatever you choose to do with the map to stop him is fine with me.
Okay, whatever. I think he fell off and fell down. I could barely hear him.
The sluice gates are just ahead. Costume's probably already there. Let's move.
Yeah, I see him up top there.
We have to stop this now.
Good, you're here.
Oh man. You know, I wanted to loot that
Help me
chest first.
destroy this switch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I killed Ludwin. Your scheme is over.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves.
You don't know the steel gorilla like I do. They had to be stopped.
I could have used them. I could have fixed everything. But you've done me a favor in a way. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man.
No one should be bound to a pile of stones. Certainly not because of a centuries-old oath.
Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Nandru lied about the... Well... What would you have me do, Marius?
He has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
I agree. Unsheath weapon. I can't let you do
A
this.
life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
This one's mine.
FoXfromBeyond seek.
Where's my bar?
Seal mess me too.
Who's ready for more?
Counselor shoes. Or counselor shoes, sorry. Maximum essence, dexterity dodge, meh. Counselor's garb, damage reduction, stealth attack damage. Alright, let's do this. I believe that'll let the lava through, allowing the level to go down.
It's done. Solus is safe. Thank the gods.
Well, that's that.
Oh, one more character point. Should we put it in? Kind of thinking damage. I mean, health might not be a terrible. We get 15% health or 2% damage. Yeah, we'll go health. My damage output's already pretty significant. Oh, hold on one second. So, all right, good. So a lot lower. Excellent, excellent. Didn't want Sol's Keep just to like completely die. That's ridiculous. Back to Galloway's tusks. Hopefully we got a path to the garden up this ladder or something. I'm not really sure.
It's a magnificent keep. I
It
just hope it
is.
doesn't become
Although
their
straight up,
prison.
I don't know how we were just up there. How the hell did we get there and we're down here now? Like that is really far away. I see the door. I see it. I also see loot. And people have been here. Where are we on the map? Okay.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Travel to the garden cave. Alright, we are gonna do this. I need to take a quick break. I need to run to the bathroom as well as feed. Travel to the garden cave. Oh, you will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do we wish to proceed? Hold on. Go ahead, just make a manual save here. Let's do it. Endgame, baby.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solus Keep fall.
What?
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solus is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
I agree.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
With Stallis standing, those who want to leave can, and those who want to stay still have the choice.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
Yeah, maybe we should have let it fall. Oh well. You have a point, but the decision's made.
You're right. There's no use in second-guessing it.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Oh, come on.
And that's not all. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Maybe curing the Dream Scourge will cure the island's insanity.
We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
I don't relish having our souls peeled down to the core, one fleeting memory at a time.
You have such a way with words, Envoy.
I do.
I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
That's great. Thank you, Yatsli.
Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to kill Sapadal. Is that still the plan?
Do you disapprove?
If only it were that simple. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
That doesn't make the choice any easier.
Who said it has to be? Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Does anyone feel like turning back? This may be a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises.
My boys.
What about you, Giatta?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough.
And you don't have to. We pull together, and that's plenty.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Any last-minute upgrades? Alright, I'm pretty sure that's enough. That's awesome. Alright. So I've got... Can I upgrade them both? Oh, awesome. Alright, well, let's upgrade our main wand. Full quality. Upgrade our main armor. Full quality. Excellent. Got an achievement for that, by the way. I got an achievement for both. Having a fully upgraded weapon and a fully upgraded armor. Those are achievements, by the way, if you didn't know. I don't think... Yeah, this isn't my main weapon. I don't know if upgrading this is going to do much. Blows hit enemy by 15%. 25%. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm probably not going to use it. I'm going to bring it just in case. I can't imagine what I would need it for, though.
I've been researching the Hollowborn crisis. Another spiritual plague. Both similar and different to ours.
Oh, let's talk to her really
So,
quick.
this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long, I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
Because you're about to do something incredible.
I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now.
Whole bunch of
Do
emotions.
you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
Of course, to power his invention.
That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
I don't have much time to decide.
And only one chance to get it right. My parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
You get to decide what you do with your life. The past has no say in the matter.
I'll try to remember that. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
That's enough for now.
Who could rest at a time like this?
Gosh, she has more to say. I don't want to...
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners.
About
You could have helped
Solace?
Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
The wardens should decide for themselves whether or not to leave.
I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
I do that. Being the, no, I'm not going to say that. You give me too much
Or
credit.
perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
Okay.
You too.
More? You still have more to say. You know what?
Does one become a scout?
What?
I don't
You
even
looking
care.
to pick up the
We're
craft?
gonna get out of here. Marius and Kai, my boys, we're doing it. It's a little frustrating when they don't just chain it together. Like, why do I gotta leave and then talk to you again, and then leave and then talk to you again? Just talk, say your piece.
Wonder if Yahtzee brought her ladder.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's convenient.
How is there gonna already be a dead body here? Magfolic Orson 1. Life is a prayer. God functioning defines a good prayer, and we pray it with our hearty holy genocide. Now it says God function, destroy the encrusted ones, puncture the cyst of their sessionists Aedyr, smother their children, for they are without soul, slaughter their livestock, for they are without a soul, turn them out from their dwellings and make census of them, to pray to God function so that the God will know the expectation of insisted ones is complete. Geez, the choice of words on this thing. Of them, Abaddon says, nothing can be made of that which is hoarded, so punish the hoarder. Of them, Breast says, they are not upon the wheels, so they do not live or die. They are inert as stone. Of them, Eothas says, there is no hope for them, and they are enthralled by the hopeless, so deliver hope unto them. Of them, Gallowin says, hunt them down even to the last child, as the predator hunts even unto the prey nest. Of them, Helios says, among them neither chick nor child is born with a soul, so there is no birth among them. Go make bloody birth of them. Of them, Magron says, make war on them. Of them, Andrus says, strike away all memory as the tide strikes the shape of the sand. Of them, Rimgard says, Rimgrand howls. Of them, Skan says, make an effigy of them, disfigure them until their effacement is complete. Of them, Well says, all the strangest of alien among them shall be mine. There is no stranger thing in the world, and I shall have it for my own. Of them, Modica says, make an oath of their utter annihilation. This is God function, which is the topmost chimeral of our mind. Whole bunch of words I've never heard before.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it, guys. And like, how would there be a chest here? Is that not weird to anyone else? And it's not like I can go back to camp. Like, what good is giving me these supplies right now? I mean, maybe I can. No, I can't. Like, what is the point? Just so people like me will keep looking around for them, I guess. Got a Dream Thrall Elder Bear down there. Some spiders over there. I might try to start this bear off with a sneak attack if I get the option. Oh, it turned around just in time. Just in time. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there.
Shut it!
Hi, guys.
Coming for the right. Got on your right. Up 10.
I kind of find it weird that there's anything here besides
Not bad.
Sappadal. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I'm blind.
Aye, aye.
Oh, great. Another... Life is a prayer. Of the insisted ones, we have made holy slaughter. The young ones smothered within our lands. Of the oldest, we made fires. We rendered them down to fuel to clear the insisted growth. From some we removed the hands, from others were the feet, from others the features, all of which gathered into heaps, which drew the insisted wildlife to feed. Into these heaps we set poison. Of their severed heads we made pyramids, 10 heads to a side, and the count of heads in each pyramid was 385. Of these pyramids there were counted 7,707. 777. I guess, yeah. And 0. We spared those who would run with vigor so that they would lead us to our other dwellings of the insisted. We made it known that mercy could be purchased by tribute so that the insisted would gather together their livestock, their wine, and wealth to present to us. The first 10 of these tributes we accepted, and we gave mercy. Then after the 11th tribute, we began to kill all those assembled. In this way, we made them gather themselves to be taken census and killed. In this way, we approached God through prayer. Oh, okay.
How did I know I'd be jumping into a giant pool of water today?
Let's just pretend you needed it.
Don't look down.
Looking down's half the fun. What are you talking about? Oh, what's up over here? I can't do that underwater. I guess that makes sense. Maybe we'll come back or something? I don't know. Aedyr Waystone. We'll talk to that in a second. Do some quick searching. Oh, where's that going? So it's right there. It's standing right next to it. Charm of Bones. Sounds cool. Summon a trio of skeletons to fight for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's Giatta? Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I should have talked to the Aedyr. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't worry, we'll come back. I'm gonna just go commune with this Aedyr and we'll go from there. Oh, this is a camp. My bad, I didn't realize. I guess we are gonna get to camp. Yeah, I know that door's pointing me at the door. Let's go talk, see what happens down here with Giatta and all these guys, which I'm a little afraid.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Are those your parents right there? It looks like them.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
I'm just as confused as
you are. It's not fair. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Green Whisper.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Wave to the planet. Greetings!
What do you think you're doing?
Giatta Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sappadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sappadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sappadal was responsible for the lab incident?
No. This can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sappadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sappadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sappadal destroyed my family.
Does seem that way. Do you think they're telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
I'm so sorry, Giatta. I had no idea about any of this.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sappadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
We should get moving.
Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sappadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
You owe him nothing. Sappadal's madness cost your parents their lives.
For once, I'm going to heed my own advice. Listen to what my heart tells me. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sappadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giatta. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
No, what will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sappadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
You're made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel.
Death is indifferent, not cruel, not merciful, merely inevitable. The pulling of an ancient weed.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sappadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
I'm ready.
May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
I don't know why these two feel like maybe that's her parents. The book's penned with dark tree sap instead of ink, every stroke done with a slow and meticulous hand. Most of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music in some ancient notation. Only the final page contains legible writing. Forgive us. It's super creepy, I'll tell you that for sure. They're not going this way at all, huh? Alright, well... And that way was just the chest. There's clearly a path up there of some sort. Kind of tempted to see if I can burn those roots that are down through the water. Gonna need something different though. Oh, let's see. This is down here, right? I couldn't get Marius to do it.
Earth and raw.
There we go. Oh, there's enemies. I wasn't ready for that. Which grimoire did I have on there? I'm pretty sure this one. Alright. I don't even know where my companions are. It might just be me for this.
Take a moment, people.
Kinda didn't expect there to be paths all over this place. Okay. I'm just gonna keep following the... I thought it was gonna be like a secret or something, or maybe something with Kai. Let's just follow the markers. Let's stay on course.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
Your essence is persistent, Queen. I underestimated your will.
You underestimate much. It is the downfall of those with your gift.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
Why don't you explain, then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
No.
You couldn't possibly believe we would not intervene.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
Admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
So you're why we know nothing about them.
You were better for it. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
Their worship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them live.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
Yeah. You defended your crown, callous but expected of a queen.
True leaders make choices when others would turn away.
She scolds and scorns and wrings the earth dry. Purge her from this place.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Aedyr is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
I've seen what Sapodel is capable of. It concerns me too.
Then you understand the gravity of the task ahead. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god.
Your soul. It is tethered to you.
Oh.
Only you can siphon its essence into yourself.
Get out of the garden now. I'll never work with you.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work.
Uh-oh.
You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.